Alrick Show.
On September 11, 2016, 4-year-old Skye was involved in a car collision. At first, doctors gave up on her, but never her mother, father, friends, and family. Her mother, Sasha Sepal, is here with us to tell us more about Mia's recovery, and of course, that Mia is here, happy and alive. Sasha, the days in a hospital with Mia, her recovery period, her skull was also
in her tummy.
In her tummy.
Yeah.
Tell me about that process of removing it and the entire recovery process for Mia.
All right, so after she came out of ICU, she was on the ward for some time. And this is over a period of a couple of months, by the way. So, we went through various stages. So first of all, the bone was in her tummy, right. And the intent was that after a couple of months, they were going to put it back onto her head. So during this time, she had no skull covering half of her head, and, that's very critical because it's literally skin over brain. So, but she wasn't active at that time, she wasn't walking and stuff like that. And then, she started moving her hands, her eyes started to look in the same direction, she was coming around and she was always positive and everything. The next step would have been to put the skull back on, and then, we're doing some tests and we realized that her body was absorbing some of the calcium and stuff like that, so the bone was shrinking. That should have gone back on her head. Wow. So, her neurosurgeon made a decision that, look, we're going to do this surgery sooner than we expected, put it back onto her head and stuff.
The part of skull that was placed in Mia's stomach could no longer be used because calcium caused it to shrink. Mia would now need part of an artificial skull as replacement for surgery.
And through all this, I put everything on Instagram because that's kind of my way to deal with everything, to talk about it. And not just to talk, but because sometimes, people, they deal with things by themselves. I'm not one of those persons. If something wrong with me, don't leave me alone.
So you had the support of Jamaica.
So I had the entire Jamaica.
What was that support like for you?
How
did they help you to hold?
Listen, that was overwhelming because when I saw persons praying for me from everywhere, because people would say, at England, we are message from and we are pray for her. I had persons from all the way in Australia, like everybody in Jamaica. It was just in unison. Dr. Muthra and Dr. McNaughton are two persons that I will never forget. I mean, the entire hospital staff was good. I had an overall good experience with them, and body night too, but you can't just highlight the body alone, because, but she came out and, she explained it and about the whole thing with the bone and what the next step would be, and then that's when we actively started to try and, seek money for her, because the artificial bone would have costed, at the time they said it could be anywhere between $1 million and $2 million.
That's Jamaican or US?
No, Jamaican.
Oh, Jamaican,
and,
okay.
I didn't have that kind of money because the money that I had, every time she did a CT scan, and she did multiple CT scans, that's not something. So Bustamante Hospital is free, but then there are other things that she needs that she has to be transported elsewhere to have done and things like that. So we're spending what we don't have.
Mia's uncle Rory immediately got into action to set up a GoFundMe page to help with Mia's recovery.
So before Jamaica, I knew
and the globe is to be thanked for Mia's
when I post stuff
well.
on IG, I said I'm forever indebted to Team miaskye, because on days where I might pray and I don't know what's going to happen, or Mia is here.
Okay. I really wanted to meet Skye, but she wasn't at home up to the time Sasha and I sat down to talk. But in the middle of our conversation, Mia arrived like the star she is. So we had to break to give Mia her time on set. Right, so I'm here with a 5-year-old, Skye, and she wants me to say her entire name. So it's Skye Kaylee Baldu. Am I correct? All right, but you have other names? What are the other names you have for yourself?
Fajika.
That's what?
Fajika.
Fajika.
Elsa.
Elsa.
Oda.
Oda.
I didn't say Oda.
You said what?
Oda.
All right, cool. What's your favorite song at school?
Na 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 ooh. Na 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 ooh. Na 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 ooh. La 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 na 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 ooh.
Oh, nice! Almost thought it never had any ending, you know. All right. So Mia, do you remember anything at all about being in the hospital? Do you remember the hospital?
No.
You don't remember that? Okay. Okay. What did mommy tell you? She didn't tell you, or you just don't want to tell me? You don't want to tell me? All right. So tell me about some of the fun things that you and mommy do together.
Bobby make me dinner. Bobby paid me.
She pays you?
What?
You said mommy don't pay you?
I didn't say that. Bobby paid me.
Oh, she pays you. Okay.
She rock me to sleep.
Rock you to
She
sleep.
play 1, 2, 3 red light with me. She play hide and seek with me.
That's nice. After all little talk, I decided to enter Mia's world of fun. At my age, it was not very easy to keep up. So, we're now talking about persons who have been through, who are going through serious situations and how they are dealing with it.
Yeah.
What are your words to them?
You just have to hold on to your breakthrough. You know, don't give up. Everybody has a purpose. You have to find yours. You have to believe in yourself. And, you know, sometimes you can't do it by yourself. Sometimes you need somebody. You need a friend. You need somebody to talk to. I was blessed to have a lot of friends and family. And, in fact, strangers, they were, persons who were complete strangers to me that, you know, displayed such kindness to the point where I'm saying, I used to say I like people. Like at this point, I
love people.
Yeah, I have a different respect for humanity.
But not just that, her experience would have changed you somewhat. Even as you said, how you deal with people, how you think about people.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah, these things, I know some things can happen and you have a negative outcome or a negative change in your personality, but as it relates from my experience, like I just have a different outlook. Like there's nothing can bother me no more. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because nothing is as serious as what I went through. So probably something that was so trivial back then, we would have probably not make up some nice about it or be miserable about it. It's like, see me at it, I run up and down. That's like not even anything. What has happened with this situation is unbelievable. So many persons coming together and praying for somebody that them don't even know.
It's a story of inspiration.
Yeah, we don't even know what we witness, you know, type of thing. Yeah. So.
All right, thank you so much, Sasha, for sharing with us.
Yeah.
And continue to be a great mother. If you're going through a challenge, hold on to hope, love, and forgiveness. We want to thank Sasha for sharing with us. Join us next week for another Alrick Show.